In this video, we're going to see how to install a WordPress locally and access the website created from outside the world. You may think you can access the WordPress from the website itself. Why we want to install it? Because when you access the WordPress on the website, you'll have to subscribe to a premium plan to access all the features like accessing all the premium plugins, or it can be accessing premium templates. But when you install it on the locally in your own machine, you can access all the features, like you can access all the plugins, you can access all the templates. That is the power of installing the WordPress locally. I say how to create a website by installing the WordPress locally and how to deploy it for free. For this, I'm using the Windows RDP here. I have got this Windows RDP from the Commodera. I have already made a video about how to get the Windows RDP for free using the Commodera Cloud Solutions. If you want to watch that, we'll provide the link in the description. Make sure you watch the video. This is not recommended, but when you create a website using the WordPress locally, you have to deploy so that anyone can access it. Want to access the WordPress locally only, that means you don't have to need the Windows RDP. If you want to deploy the locally created website, then you have to go with this option, that is getting the Windows RDP from the Commodera for free. We'll install a WordPress locally and then we will create a website and we're gonna access the website from outside the world. You will get the URL like this, and using the URL anyone can access it. So let's get started. Let us see how to install a WordPress locally and access the website created from outside the world. So let's do that now. For that, we have to install a software called the Xampp server. So the Xampp server will provide the Apache server as well as the database for us. So using that, we can install a WordPress locally. So just type Xampp and let me download this Xampp server. And we can install a WordPress in two ways. Either we can install a WordPress locally in the Windows RDP, or we can create a WordPress images from the Commodera dashboard. Let me go to the Commodera dashboard now and let me log in. Here, I won't recommend this method because when you install the WordPress locally, you get to know what are the integrity of the details. But when you create the WordPress images directly, you won't see that. So let me go to the servers. So here, create new app. So just click on this create new app. Here, using the new app, you can create the WordPress images directly. So just give you a few minutes, it is loading on. And if you scroll down, so I won't recommend this way, but know that this method is also exists. You can see that here we have lots of apps, and one of the apps is the WordPress. You can select the WordPress app and you can just create the WordPress app now. And consider you can choose the WordPress version. But I'm gonna stick with this version, that is installing the WordPress locally to the Windows RDP, so that you get to know what to do to install the WordPress locally. So let me download this Xampp server now. So just click on this download button to download the Xampp server. So here click on download latest version. Consider now the Xampp server starts downloading for Windows. Just give you a few minutes. Once it is downloaded, we can install it. Now the Xampp server has been downloaded successful. Let me open that up. And we're gonna install this Xampp server on our Windows RDP. So we got your warnings here. So let me click on OK now. So this is just a warning, we can ignore it. So just click on next, and we can also click on next. So just click next, and finally we can install the Xampp server. Consider it is installing the Xampp server now. Just give you a few minutes. Once the Xampp server is downloaded, we can install a WordPress locally. You consider now the Xampp server has been downloaded successful. Just click on finish. So let me minimize this. You consider this is the control panel of the Xampp server. We're gonna start the Apache server as well as we're gonna start the MySQL server. Now the both the server has been started successful. And if you go to this PC now, so let me go to this PC and select the C drive, and here you can see we have a Xampp folder. So inside the Xampp folder, we have a folder called the Hasty Docs. So let me scroll up. Let me find the Hasty Docs folder. Consider here we have the folder called the Hasty Docs folder. Here we have to put the WordPress here. So let me go to the edge to download the WordPress and put the WordPress folder here. So just type wordpress.org. Just head over to this website and click on get WordPress and download WordPress now. Now the WordPress has been downloaded successfully. What we have to do is that we have to assign the zip file to that hasty docs folder. So now the WordPress has been downloaded successful. Let me click on this file icon and let me cut this. So let me go to the C drive, and inside this we have the XAMPP, and inside the XAMPP we have the hasty docs. So here we have the hasty docs. Let me work on that up. I Let me paste it here. Let's also extract the zip file now. Let me right click and click on extract here. Now the file has been extracted successful. Here we have the WordPress folder. Inside this we have all the files. So if you want to rename this, you can rename now. So let me type my WordPress. Now we got the WordPress, right? We have to create a database for that. So for that, let me open the XAMPP control panel. So have to go to the MySQL admin to create a database for this WordPress. So just click on this admin now. So it is opening on the old version of the yours. So let me copy this URL because it is open in the Internet Explorer. So let me go to the edge and paste the URL now and press enter. So this is the my PHP admin now. Here we have to create the database. So just click on databases, or you can create a new button and give you a name for your database. In this case, I'm gonna type my WordPress as my database and click on create now. Now the database has been created successful, right? So what we can do is we can open a new tab now. So let me open up a new tab and just type localhost / under folder name that we have renamed. Here we have to type the folder name that we have renamed. Let me open the file explorer. Consider this is the folder that we have extracted, right? So my WordPress, we have to type the folder name. So my WordPress and press enter. This will go to the WordPress installation page. The default, it will ask you to select the language now. It is selected as English as default, and I'm gonna leave that as default. Okay, so just click on continue now and consider welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, you have to set up the database. So just click on this let's go, and for the database name, so just give you a database that you have created earlier on the my PHP, and the username is root. So this is the username. This is the default username, and the password is empty for the default my PHP admin. So you have created a database as a default, right? You don't have to type anything here on the password field. You can leave that as default. And finally, just click on submit button. Now the database has been connected successful. You can click on run the installation. So just click on this on the installation. Here you have to give a few configurations, right? So first let's type our site title. The site title will be, so let me type my channel name as a site title, programming with Kumaran, and the username is admin, and the password is I'm gonna type as admin. So confirm use weak password. This is not recommended, but for the tutorial only I have typed the weak password and enter your email address. And finally you can click on install WordPress. This will install the WordPress locally on your system. You consider now the WordPress has been installed successful for the username admin and the password that we have chosen, and we can log back out. So just click on this login button and click on remember me and select the login. So this is the WordPress admin. So this will be similar to how the WordPress online will be look like. Consider this the WordPress admin panel, and it is running on the local host. So if you want to visit the site, just click on programming with Kumaran. So let me click on here and click on visit site. Consider this is a sample website now. If you want to edit this, you can edit site. So let me show you how to change this. For now, let me go to the admin. And if you click on pages, you can edit a page now. Currently, we have a sample page here. What we can do is just click on edit button. This tutorial is not focusing on how to edit a WordPress site. This tutorial is only for how to install a WordPress locally. So I'm not gonna do anything much here. So just I'm gonna enter some things randomly and click on the save button. So everything is same here, how you access it from the WordPress website. And the only thing different is we have installed it totally, and just click on the save button now. So if you want to view this page, just click on this view page. You consider this the page, right? And we go to the home site now. Here in the home site, we have a option called is view sample page. So let me go to the WordPress admin now. If you want to change the WordPress theme, let me show you how to do that. So just click on this appearance. Here we have the plugins. Let me go to the install plugins, or first let's change the appearance now. Click on appearance and click on theme. So I'm gonna change the theme to, let me click this theme and click on activate. Now the theme has been changed successful. And finally, when you visit the site, consider here it is, a mind blow, a blog about philosophy. Now we have access to local force only. Let us see how to access it from the outside the world. So let me minimize this RTP. I'm gonna access it from the my Windows now. So to access it outside the world, here you can see here we have the Windows RTP, right? We have to copy its IP address and we have to paste the IP address here, and the WordPress site is my WordPress. So when you try to access the WordPress, it will not be visited because we are not updated the firewall settings. So consider the site is not reachable. We have to update the firewall settings. So for that, in the search bar, just type firewalls and open this Windows firewalls with advanced security. Just open this and we have to create a new inbound rule. So the inbound rules and click on new rule and select the port number. So we have to allow all the four local ports, or we can allow a specific port. So we're gonna allow the port number 80 and 443 for the HTTP request, and click on next, and we have to allow the connection and click on next, and give your name for your rule now. So HTTP request, and finally click on finish. Now when you minimize this RTP and try to access the website, let me click on the refresh now. You consider now we have successfully accessed the WordPress site that we have installed locally on the Windows RTP from outside the world. You consider we have accessed it from the outside the world. So this is how you install a WordPress locally in Windows RTP provided by the Conntect servers.